The Food and Drug Administration sees the presence of some microorganisms such as Salmonella and E. coli in candy samples as the probable cause behind the poisoning of almost 2,000 people in Caraga region last Friday. Mon Hoxon will tell us why.
The Food and Drug Administration has already started its examination on the candy samples that allege caused the poisoning of thousands of people in Caraga region last Friday. According to FDA, it is now conducting microbiological testing among the candy samples and is targeting to release the results of the initial testing on Wednesday. FDA Acting Director General Lourdes Santiago said they are looking in the possible presence of some microorganisms like E. coli and Salmonella in the said candy samples.
We are looking at a possibility of the microbial contamination. Ang una naming pinag-aaralang tingnan ay kung meron bang presence ng ilang microorganisms tulad ng Staphylococcus aureus. We're also looking into possibility of baka may Salmonella or E. coli.
Salmonella and E. coli are bacteria that can be acquired through contaminated foods and improper food processing. In the event that the result will become negative with the mentioned microorganisms, FDA will proceed to chemical testing to identify if there are poisonous chemical mix in the said candies.
Kailangan nga munang matapos muna lahat, no? Kung sakaling mag-fail lahat dun sa maging okay pagdating sa microbiological testing, then we proceed to chemical testing like organophosphates and mycotoxins.
FDA also clarified that they are still verifying if Wendy's candy manufacturer has the license to operate. Another candy manufacturer that has a license to operate is also their investigation.
Well, allegedly, the alleged manufacturer for one, sa aming database wala siya. The alleged manufacturer, kaya lang sabi ko at this point it might be too premature kasi if there is a Ropaki activity na nangyari, baka maging unfair din.
Aside from the examinations of the candy samples, FDA will also conduct their investigation in the actual site of two candy manufacturers that produce the candies allegedly caused food poisoning among the students. Based on the latest update of DOH, around 1,925 people were reported to be allegedly poisoned by durian, mangosteen, and mango candies. 66 of these patients are still admitted in the different hospitals in the region for observation. In line with this, DOH reminded the public to avoid buying food or drinks in unknown sources. It is also better to always check the label and expiration dates of the products that we are buying, especially food products. Currently, the DOH and FDA is closely coordinating with Caraga region for the continuation of the investigation in the massive food poisoning and to provide additional medical assistance to the victims of the said incident. Mon Hoxon reporting for Y News.
Y News will be right back.